Tensions are rising at universities across the country, with pro-Palestinian demonstrators occupying a building at Melbourne Uni overnight and claims they're being ordered off the ANU campus in Canberra. Demonstrators unfurled a banner and staged a sit-in at the University of Melbourne's main campus, renaming the building before bunking down for the night.
Police are keeping a close eye on the students, but the uni is yet to ask officers to remove them. Let's go straight to reporter Nicholas Hines for the latest. Nick, good morning. So what is happening as we go to air?
Well, there's still dozens of tents inside the Arts West building here at the University of Melbourne's Parkville campus, although inside much quieter scenes than we saw yesterday afternoon when classes were cancelled as the protesters occupied the building, chanting and unfurling banners in a call for the university to cut its ties with weapons manufacturers and Israeli-linked companies. There are still dozens of tents inside here, as well as dozens of tents at the nearby South Lawn encampment that has been going for some weeks. It's one of several around the country. At the moment, though, not a lot of security presence. I've seen one security guard patrolling the building here. Inside, there are student protesters standing guard at each entrance to the building on the inside there. Apart from that, very little movement inside at the moment. They continue to defy those orders from the university, who did threaten to escalate it with police involvement, but as yet no sign of police here on campus and no sign that these protesters are being moved on.
Nick, this is of course going on in the midst of a number of similar protests across the country.
Yeah, I mean, similar scenes even at Deakin University in Burwood, where the student camp, which hasn't occupied buildings, was told to move on yesterday. They ignored those threats as well, and so far no police action there either. Of course, it was a big day of protests around the country marking Nakba Day, marking 76 years since the mass displacement of Palestinians. We saw Melbourne Central protesters, occupying the major shopping centre in the heart of Melbourne. We saw graffiti at the ABC building and Channel 7 building and the Deputy Premier's building here in Melbourne yesterday, as well as major protests around the country, including in Sydney, where thousands rallied calling for an end to the war in Gaza.
OK, Nick Hines, thank you for the update.